think it's time for a little bit of GameCube gaming. Oh man.
Retro-Tech Ralph is proudly sponsored by my friends at One Click Print. However you want your prints, they offer quality and premium service on a variety of materials. Visit them at oneclickprint.com.
Hi guys, Ralph here. We've all been there, we've all got a controller, and maybe you were younger and your mom wanted you to stop playing, and then the only reason that you weren't going to stop playing because you couldn't save at that point, and then when you actually got round to saving, it was well past tea time, and when you wanted to do anything, get off the control, they cut the cable, right? We've all been there, we've all been a bit cheeky in his youth, but I'm going to go to a little step by, well, repair on this to try and get this cable back inside here. Should be easy enough to do, I suppose. So if ever your parents or your partner, shall we say, that has been a little bit annoyed with you playing games too much and cuts your cable, here's how to fix it. Now, first of all, on the GameCube, we have these 6 screws on here. They're all, look on this one here, it's not a Phillips, it's a 3-pointed star, shall we say. So you're going to need one of those screwdrivers anyway. This controller, bought from eBay, it needs cleaning. So start off unscrewing all 6 of these screws, and we'll continue in a second when it's done. With the 6 screws out the back, turn it around and pull apart. This will maybe be in better condition than this. This has got some lovely goo on there. It's always nice when it's your own, but when it's not, it's kind of a little bit, yeah, but we ignore this in the retro gaming restoration and whatever community. So it looks like on here now we need to take this off of here, the connector, because the cable's coming in, tie wrapped round this actual post there, for stopping this being too tension and stop it being ripped out of the circuit board. But what we need is not a pair of pliers, because this is actually soldered in. So I don't actually need to undo, because there's a screw here. For some reason it's not attached to anything. But what I want to do is get rid of the gubbins for the time being, everything there. This will be cleaned. This is a full restoration anyway. So we're going to get rid of everything, put it in a pot, put things away, clean things. That will just slide straight out. I'm surprised that screw doesn't actually do anything. I mean, it's in the corner of here. These will pull off. More lovely filth under there. Oh, God. Sometimes I really don't like doing this sort of stuff. Take that out because it's plastic. All plastic will go in the house to be washed. That comes off as well. So now we're stuck down to all of these pegs here we need to take off. But what we need to do is remember exactly which wire goes where, because we're going to strip this cable down and wire these directly in. Doesn't have to be into one of these. It's not an issue. Actually, to be honest, there might be a way that that might come out. Screws might come out on the, not screws, the cables might come out on their own. But it's blue, yellow, red, green, white, black. So if I can solder those directly into the board from this cable, we're on a winner. I'm guessing also that I will be required to solder in this motor, because this is, it's like the solder joints on there don't look too good. So we're going to get things cleaned, desoldered, and we'll go from there. Now, as you saw there, when you've got the right tool for the right job, it is very easy. Now all I need to do is to keep this as it is, so it gives me a key to what I need to put inside there. Yeah, there's no problem with actually soldering directly to the board. It's just these are probably made on a production line with the cable. Already these 6 cables are crimped inside here, so there's no point in me even doing anything to anything. Well, yeah, just leave it as is. I'll just put them straight in and wrap round as it used to be, same as this, and put a cable tie on. But it is very easy enough to do. I mean, I could attempt to strip this down and resolder the cables directly to the cable, but I'm not going to do it straight onto the board. It makes it easier anyway. So what I want to do is get the cable, which is here. I've already stripped the first sheath down, and I'm hoping the outer part is not the black, although I have a funny feeling it might be. So we have inside here, we can see a blue, I can see a white, I can see other bits, I can also see another earth as well. Right, so lots of thread inside here as well, just to keep things nicely packed in and happy. I'm going to strip all these down, bare the ends, only a few millimeters, stick them in the holes in the right order, and resolder from the back end. As easy as that. Now I've got my cables stripped down, tinned the ends. I'm going to put them inside, each one on here on the holes. Blue one, probably go first actually. I've actually put on here, got some heat shrink tubing, same as what they put on here. This might not actually work because it might be just too big what I've got, but I'll see if I can shrink that down as much as I can just to protect the earth from shorting out anywhere on here. So we'll start off with the blue, because the black goes to the right hand side, and the first one there is the blue. So blue goes in, soldering iron is on. First hole, pushes through, solder in from the back. Very easy to do. All my soldering iron's hot enough. Nice and steady, no rushing. There we go. One down, 6 to go. Or maybe 5, actually, yeah. All 6 wires are soldered on. I have a problem here with the second one, with the white one. You might not, but I have. The actual circle part where I actually soldered onto came straight off the board. So I've soldered it. You scratch a bit of this white away, which will reveal the copper underneath it. You can solder straight to there. So all the lot, it's not entirely pretty, but it's enough. Now what I will do with this, I'm going to strengthen this, I'm going to strengthen that by putting some hot glue on there as well. And then that will keep that as rigid as possible, so there's no chance of any pulling or tugging with that whatsoever. After that, we're going to put it back together again. It should be done. Now what I mean with the hot glue is I'll just put a little bit underneath on the board, just protect those in case I've just put too much extra cable through. On the top, just a little bit of strain relief, nothing over the top. It's still drying, there's a hole in the middle there anyway, but hey ho, doesn't really matter. But that is going to get wrapped around the pin, the peg at the end on that one there. Wrap around there and back out here anyway. So what I need to do now, that's done. That I'm going to bin, and this and all these gubbins really need a damn good clean. Now the case is back from the sink. I'm not showing you how to wash things. I have a reputation to uphold, i.e. I don't do the pots. So apart from general scuffing and stuff like that, I can't actually do anything with. These are a heck of a lot cleaner. They'll be dried out inside there, and I'll put some oil inside. Yeah, this is a load better. It's even behind the rim. And the big scummy bits underneath there. What I would suggest is be careful with the parts. There are the buttons. I nearly lost, not that small button, but the rubber bit underneath it. Nearly lost that down the plug hole. So be very careful what you do. So dry things off thoroughly. You don't want anything wet going back inside. Well, shouldn't. Yeah. Shouldn't really want to keep it wet anyway. The problem might possibility is short, but I doubt it. But make sure everything is dry, done, sorted. I'm going to isopropanol the board, which is basically just squirt it with this lovely stuff here. Give it a scrub with a toothbrush, get rid of the scum. A little bit of oil inside here and inside there, just to keep it lubricated a little bit. And then we can put this thing back together. Everything cleaned, everything ready. So let's start reassembly. all tied it away. Cable back in. I would probably recommend using a smaller cable tie than what I did. I had to cut away a couple of parts inside, but it's absolutely rock solid. Buttons all work. Yeah, that's fine. Everything in. One of the other things I actually found, if you watch what I did, the bottom part of the motor was facing down. I don't think it matters, but it didn't seem to want to fit. So with the motor facing upwards, it seemed to fit. It's a bit odd that it's a vibration motor. It would have an offset weight to make this a rumble pack. So I don't know why that wasn't there, or if it had one to start with. So anyway, that's fine, that's fixed and done. But anybody stuck in that situation of having the cable being cut, yeah, don't bother. It is a fun thing to do, doing a bit of soldering, but when it's a pain in the arse putting these back together again, then yeah, just stay in school, kids. So in that case, please like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and help out the channel however way you would like to keep this channel going. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye for now.